Setting up our meeting, done. Redirecting to YouTube. And we are live. Okay, going to go
Setting up our meeting.
Share the link.
Redirecting to YouTube.
Give me a minute.
And we are live.
Oh,
Going to go
Setting up our meeting.
share the link. Give me a minute.
And we are live.
oh,
Share the link.
Minute. Okay. All right, we ready.
all right, all right.
I just wanted to share the link so then people could go and join.
I got you.
Okay,
Share the link.
I'm gonna turn the sound off from this. Okay, no, you still gonna hear me. All right, so how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. People are coming in now.
To share the link.
Oh, let me turn that down.
I got you.
See, I'm hearing it twice.
Yeah, I just heard myself.
I'm gonna turn the sound off.
Okay.
You still gonna hear me. All right, so how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. People are coming in now.
To share the link.
Let me turn that down.
I got you.
Okay, bam. Now it should just be one.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Still new to this. Working it out. So I'm going to minimize us so I can see when people comment on YouTube.
Okay.
Bam. There we go. There we go. But yeah, so coming in, everybody come in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Nia's Perspectives. Today we're going to have live chit chat with my personal trainer, NLS Athletic, which NLS means new lifestyle. So he's going to come in and we're going to talk about a couple of things. If you are new here and you're just seeing this, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. It won't cost you a penny. Hit that like and subscribe button. So I guess we'll give it a little time, maybe like 3 or 4 minutes, have a little chit chat, and then you can go ahead and introduce yourself, and then of course tell people where to find you, and then get people to come on in, come on over. What was I gonna say? So how was your day? What you do today?
Day was good. I'm over here at the spot right now. I've been here all day for the most part. I got guys working on the gym, and man, this rain has got me a little tired, but I've been good, productive.
Definitely a struggle with the rain. Like that's the bad part about working from home.
Yeah. I instantly pass out with the rain.
It gets harder and harder to get up and get out the bed, you know?
Yeah. So, but it's all good. I mean, the day's been good, man. I'm here.
Hey, Shay Skylar. Hey, girl, how you doing? Yeah, just check, so different people coming in as they check in, saying hi. Let me move this over to this side so I can see. Brenda said she's gonna come check in.
Brenda.
Yeah, she just got home from work. And today is Asia's birthday, so if Asia come, we gotta tell her happy birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, today her birthday.
Pop in.
Yeah, all our birthdays are a month apart. Brenda is July, I'm August, and Asia is September.
So it's just a party all through the whole summer then.
Before COVID. Now I'm just in the house working all day.
That COVID killed a lot of things.
Buddy, but it also woke up some things.
Yeah, I would say
it killed a lot of things, but it woke up some things too.
Yeah, I definitely thrived during COVID. Just had to, make some decisions based on the circumstances, and it just allowed me to kind of push forward. Hold on one second. You clean? Oh, vacuum? Yeah. Hold on one second. I'll be right back.
Okay. But yeah, hey Shay, how you doing, girl? I know, right? We was just talking last night on Shayla Live. Yeah, he at his gym. He got some people working on his gym, so he said he will be right back. But we are here to talk about weight loss and nutrition. Oh, here go Brenda. Brenda, hey Brenda, girl. How you doing? B Styles, Castillo. But yeah, you came with your questions. Yeah, B, you can ask questions. He is gonna answer questions. That's part of the reason why we're doing this here too, because a lot of people. He said, "I'm good." Yes, we were. Good. Glad you're good. That was a good conversation yesterday, though. Yesterday we were on a live, and a young lady, she was doing a live about support and like all different types of support in your business and on YouTube, but also on just in life general from family. So it was a really good topic and discussion that we had yesterday. So. But yeah, I'm here. I'm tired. This rain has been ruining my workout all week. I mean, like my workouts this week have been very bad because every time I try to go outside and work out, here come the rain. I mean, it's like, man, oh man. Do. Are you watching on the TV, B? And you can still comment or no? Work out. Like, man, oh man. Do. Are you watching on the TV, B? And you can still comment or no? Oh, on your phone. Oh, okay. It rained earlier here, so I got a chance to go bike ride, and I just got a couple of sit-ups in. Was having issues getting it on the TV. I was wondering if you were going to be able to comment on the TV. Yeah, where are you at, Shay? I don't remember where you are. We're in Chicago. It's feel like it's been raining here all week long. Like seriously, all week long. It feel like it's been raining here. And I normally go running in the morning and then I go walking in the PM, and then I'm like adjusted it this week where on Thursdays I go play tennis in the PM. Well, attempt to play tennis. And somebody else is watching. I see somebody else watching. Oh yeah, Florida. Yeah, I want to move to Florida so bad, Shay. It's like every time I keep saying I want to move to Florida, something happens that prolongs me moving to Florida.
Florida's nice.
Yeah, I want to move to Florida, but stuff keep happening. So we'll see if next year is the year that I get to move to Florida. But B's on here.
Oh, what's up, Brenda?
Yeah, she's on here. She's watching on her phone. And it said a third person is here, but I don't know who it is.
Okay. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay.
So if you want, you could go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, what you do, why you're here.
Okay, well, my name is Fouche with NLS Athletic. Also, I'm the co-owner of Iron Bear Fitness in Chicago. I'm here to just talk about, any questions that you may have about fitness overall, anywhere from nutrition to what ways you should work out to get to certain goals, and anything that kind of whatever you have in mind, man. So
okay, I got things to talk about because women, we always try and lose weight.
Okay. Weight loss is one of the main things, but how do you go about it? It's one
right. That's where you come in.
Yeah. So you know, with my clientele, as you know, Z, I try to help them find their niche as far as that's concerned. Like you have a certain lifestyle and the way you used to do things. So we try to find a way to kind of wean you off that particular lifestyle as opposed to going cold turkey. You know, because I look at people who like to eat as a more of an addiction because, you know, we're addicted to certain foods because
It
foods
is.
make us feel a certain type of way. It basically dictates our mood. So we try to find ways to understand what your diet is initially and find ways to kind of slowly but surely minimize those foods and make them as a resource as opposed to comfort.
So yeah, I can definitely attest to the fact that I have problems with food and eating. And I don't even know if I can definitely isolate it to a specific thing to say like, oh, well, I'm an emotional eater. I just like to eat. Like I tell people all the time, people ask, what's your favorite food? I don't have a favorite food. I just like food.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, growing up, that's in our culture. You know, we sit down and eat, you know what I'm saying, at certain holidays or just, you know, just period. It's always a gathering of people that kind of, you know, you need to eat, talk, kind of feel a certain type of, you know, feel good when you're doing it. But sometimes we don't carry it. We carry it over to our everyday living. And then we don't
see, Brenda say drinking for her.
Yeah, that drink.
And see, drinking got a lot of sugar. It's a lot of sugar. It's definitely a belly killer. It's for men and women, I feel like. For men and women, it's a belly killer.
Yeah, I talk about all the time, like the wines, the Moscatos, and all of the sweet, sugary drinks that the sugar really kill you. You know what I'm saying? It's not even the alcohol as much as it's the sugar intake that you're putting into your body. One, it allows you to kill the drinks faster, so you're drinking it not knowing the potency of the alcohol that's in it. And you're buying 2 or 3 or 4 of them as opposed to if you was drinking it straight, you probably only have 2 of them. And so you're consuming more liquid calories. Alcohol calories don't do anything for your body. So you're basically just putting a lot of sugar into your system.
Body.
So that's all. That's a double fault. It's a double fault. Yeah, it's a double fault.
Let me tell y'all, I have tried to lose weight. I'm going to say probably 11 times. Okay. 11 times. I've started and, you know, started working out and stopped. I've started diets. I've done juice diets for 10 days. I've done it all. Like literally, I've battled with my weight for years. I even have a video about my weight loss journey on my channel. And the 2 times that I have been most successful losing weight, other than when I started working at the post office, is when I was working out with you.
Yeah. You've been putting in the work, and we talked about just staying consistent.
But it's not only that. It's not only that because I've been consistent before. I've worked out every day of a month before. So once I get in a zone, the working out is not my issue. What I feel like I've learned differently with you is I've learned more of the science of working out. Because see, that's what I feel like we do. We go and we see other people doing it and we're like, oh, what did you do? What did you do? Oh, okay, I'm going to go do what they did because they did it and they lost weight when they did it. So I'm going to go do what they do. And then now you're like, damn, why I'm not losing weight? But I feel like you have to learn about, for one, what your body reacts to, you know, how your body responds to different things and what it likes. And then I had to learn the science of like, how many calories am I burning compared to earning? So if you could elaborate on that first, actually paying attention to those numbers and figures and how they play a role. That was one of the big ones for me.
Yeah, we, like I often tell people that if you could find anything that tracks how many calories that you're burning a day, that's going to really help you as far as how many calories you should be intaking. We often try to want to get to like a 500 caloric deficit. Like say, for example, if you're burning 2,500 calories a day, you want to make sure you're eating about 2,000 or less or whatever. But that's where you want to be at. But oftentimes we have no idea how many calories we're burning through the course of the day, and for that matter, how much we're actually putting in our bodies. So it's not like the bodybuilder, like, hey, let me weigh all my food type of thing. But you want to just get to a point where you at least know what you're intaking. There's a lot of apps for that. You just got to take the time and the effort to. You got to be real strategic when it comes to that stuff. But once you get your niche with that, man, it's actually not that difficult.
So you say.
It's not. It's in your mind, man. It's in your mind. You know what I mean? So you just gotta, you know, save a little calories for the margaritas. You know what I'm saying? You know, so like,
see, I'm not even a big drinker, so drinking is not even my problem. It's food.
We talking to the people, man. We talking to the people. Yeah, you had like 5 people talk about that they got the drink. You know what I'm saying? So we talking to the people, yes. But so people that have that issue, you know, save that to the side for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do it every day. But like, you just got to have a game plan with your calories that you're intaking.
And I feel like that's important, because before you brought that up, I never even paid attention to how many calories I burn regularly.
Right.
Never paid attention to it, never counted it, looked at it, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. None of it.
And it's so easy to do now because people have they got their little iPhones, you know what I'm saying, iPhone watches. They have, you know, you get your Fitbit. I have my Fitbit here. Just little things. Just I mean, it's a small investment to do that, and it's an accountability tool.
Hey, Brenda said, true.
True. Yeah. So.
No.
Some of that extra flying.
I know.
What happened?
Asia's joining. So proud. There we go. Okay.
Y'all good?
Yeah. Sent her a message. Okay. Yeah. So that to me was a big thing that, for one, I feel like it really caused me to start getting results, and it really started to help me learn more about my workouts and learn more about just, oh, hold on. I don't know.
People have a hard time getting on.
No, getting off. Okay. Okay. Yeah, she joined by accident.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had to get off of there, you know. But
Gotcha.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Right.
It was in and out, but happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah, she's supposed to join on YouTube, not on.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
So, well, she got a cameo.
There you go. That's all right. In and out.
But yeah, so that to me was a big one, because a lot of times I would just eat healthy, or I would just go by, this diet or this diet plan, and I would eat based on that diet plan, and I would eat based on, oh, well, this diet plan say eat this, 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 and I'm not good at counting calories. So like you say, how you tell people to find their niche, I've tried counting calories. Remember this year, I spent the whole month of June, I logged my calories every single day. It was an absolute chore. It was an absolute chore for me, and it's not something I think I can continue for the rest of my life. So I had to find ways to work at it. And that's one of the things. I make sure I burn a certain amount of calories every workout. If I finish my workout and I haven't gotten to 500 calories, then I work out until I get to 500 calories. So that's why that was key for me, because it made me actually understand the science. So weight loss as a whole, what do you see as the biggest problems that your clients run into?
Usually, besides the diet, what we talked about is how to work out. I think people have a hard time. They don't understand that there's like 3 phases of working out that you have to go through, especially women, because women have to work out 10 times harder than men.
Can you please say that again for the people in the back? Because men, I've had arguments with men who've actually argued with me to say that was not true. If you could say that again a little louder, I really appreciate it.
Well, women have to work out 10 times harder than men to get results due to the lack of testosterone. So that naturally. So a lot of my clients, we like to do workouts that produce this testosterone to ramp up the calorie burn. Like we've done squats and deadlifts along with other workouts that kind of help promote that. Now I ain't trying to get y'all swole. I say every time I hear people hear testosterone,
that's coming.
I ain't telling you to take testosterone, okay? I'm telling you got to produce a level of testosterone levels to be able to get the cuts, to get the more muscle that you have, the more calories that you're going to burn at rest. You know what I'm saying? To help you burn the fat. You know what I mean? So that's a part of it.
You don't know. That's what we
yeah. So I try to and I know, and I'm always I try to just tell the people, you gotta do these exercises, because while y'all doing body weight squats for 300 of them, you know what I'm saying? You want to get to the point where you're going into the weight room, just a progressive overload. So 1 week we start with like 10 pounds on each side, then we move up to 20 pounds on each side, because your body has to go through those adjustments before it plateaus. But that's why y'all have to work out more harder, because that's only just a part of it. Lifting weights don't burn a lot of calories, so that's just a part of the dynamic. It's either you gotta have to couple that with some cardio and also with some high intensity training, just to kind of rev that heart rate up and allow more of a caloric burn. And when you do high intensity exercises, you're actually burning calories when you're done at rest. So that's why I like to implement all those 3 phases into and you could get all that into an hour. If you ain't BSing, you know what I'm saying? You can get all that in an hour or an hour and a half or whatever, or even 30 minutes if you know exactly what you're doing. But that's the thing. So I think most of my clientele, which are women, don't really understand. They're coming in, didn't really understand like exactly how to go about it. And that's what I'm here to do. I definitely noticed that in my classes that I have on the weekends, that the routines that we go through, they feel great afterwards. But they like, man, this dude got me. What you on? Like, what you doing, man?
You look crazy.
But I know what it is. You know me, I just be like, okay, we just gonna add, you turn your head, I'm gonna add a little weight to the side.
And that's exactly what you do.
Yes,
like, look. You look like, wait a minute, I was doing 25s.
You was. You did good at that. You did really good. Now let's get 35 now. Let's see how you lift 35 look. And then you lift to 35 and then we move up from there, whatever, right? But I like to call it more effective working out. You know what I mean? You just got to know exactly what you're doing and make the most of your time. You don't want to be wasting time on the cardio machine for 45 minutes running, because your body usually plateaus at 30 minutes anyway. You know what I'm saying? So now you just kind of running just to be running, as opposed to interval training.
So if you're running past 30 minutes, you're saying your body plateaus. So should you switch to a different workout at that point?
Yeah, I'm a fan of more of like, excuse me, more like interval training. So probably jogging for 5 minutes, walking on the incline for 5 minutes, then going back to running for 5 minutes, and going back on the incline, just to kind of switch up the dynamic. And even though we often think that the harder we work, the more calories we're burning, that's not necessarily the case.
I feel that way.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna work hard, but you want to kind of get your body going up and down, kind of constantly adjusting, and that's usually what creates like this speed up in your caloric burn.
The interval training.
Yeah, it ramps up. So that's why when I have y'all, like, when we doing minute circuits, and one of the minute circuits is you sprinting or running on the treadmill, you just go hard as you can during that time period. Then we just rotate, go from there to heavy ball slams, rope, whatever, box jumps. It's a constant.
Said, we may need to change our running program. That's exactly what I was just thinking. We may need to change our running program because our running program has us run longer than that. But basically, you're saying we should put some. It does have us kind of chop it up sometimes, but for the most part, it may have us run for 25 minutes. And then we walk for 5 minutes, then we run for 15 minutes, then we walk.
Yeah, that's it right there. That's it right there too. That's fine. And if you guys, I remember you mentioned that you're training for a 5K.
10K.
You're training for a 5K.
5K. Put some respect on our run.
My bad. I apologize. But but if you're training for a 5K, then if you're doing that, then you do that. That's different because that's what you're training for. But that doesn't mean you're to lose weight because you're training for a 5K. You know what I'm saying? You just want to build that endurance so you get.
No. We always want to lose weight. Back up. Yes, we want to train for a 5K, but the motivation to train for the 5K was to lose weight. Let's be real here, okay? Let's be real, Fouche. We're not gonna lie to the people then.
But but that's not the only thing y'all doing though. Because you do different. You playing tennis, you running, you doing different things. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You just and then you train with me. You know, saying stuff like that. So you're doing a number of different things. You just have to. I think it's just more optimum training. Just doing different things and just kind of just shocking your body every time you go and do it. And that's why with the weight training it's so important to add on weight every time you do it, because your body has to deal with that stress for you to push to your initial goal. Okay. See, I'm even learning some more stuff. Okay, good stuff.
Good to know, because it's important, because this is the things that you don't learn because you just see other people working out. And normally the first time, once you say you lost some weight, what's the first thing somebody asks you? What did you do? Mm-hmm. And then they want to go and they mimic what you do, but you got to work for your body. You got to work towards and this is with everything across the board. Know your end goal before you begin, because if you're trying to gain weight, you need to work out completely different than the way you would work out if you're trying to lose weight. If I'm trying to gain and you're trying to lose, we shouldn't be doing the same workout together because we got two different goals. So that's the type of things that I didn't know at first. So I didn't learn. And even though you're crazy, I'll say that you're effective, because I wouldn't push myself to go to that extra weight, or I wouldn't push myself to do more if you didn't have me do more. And like you say, once you do it, you're like, oh, I could do this, you know what I mean? And then you feel the difference. And then another thing too, with women, talk about the cardio and strength training, how they go hand in hand. Yeah, that's another thing too. I used to work out and I would only do cardio, and I would start losing things that I'm not trying to lose.
Yeah, because everybody want to keep the behind, right? So you can't be out here
for a very long time. I mean, I don't think it's time for us to part ways.
No, and I think there's probably some people that will feel the same, will echo those sentiments, right? So you want to make sure that you are creating that muscle mass for it to stay lifted. You got to do the exercises for the certain areas to stay firm and lifted. You know what I mean? You can't just be running on the treadmill all the time, because that's what's going to allow everything to flatten out and kind of shrink. And then now certain areas are losing faster than other areas. And then all of a sudden you get discouraged. You're like, shit, I need to eat again. I need this behind to poke back out. Like, no, it's not that. Calm down, right? So that's why I make sure that is being worked, and whatever areas that you want to accentuate is still being worked at the same time you're losing.
Brenda said, lots of laughs. Don't lose that peach.
Don't lose the peach. You know, you lose the peach, then I'm not making no more money, because people gonna be like, oh that's
yeah. The little boyfriends and husbands all over gonna be blasting you. They're gonna make a whole website against you.
Like, hey, dude, be shrinking behinds out here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be that guy. So I already know what you need. That's essential with women. You gotta make sure that's going on. And then we just gotta make sure you're losing everything in between that. So the combination of strength training and cardio is it's important. It's a package deal. It's not just one or the other.
Mm-hmm. That's something also that I had to learn, of course, the hard way. Okay. I got two more for you, right, that I could think of right now, and then we keep going. So the first one is cheat day. Is there a science to cheating? Is there a like, if you're gonna eat carbs or you're gonna eat things? So, because first of all, I've realized my body is not very fond of carbs.
Okay.
My body likes to hold on to carbs and love them and hug them and squeeze them and never let them go.
Carbs are definitely can be a toxic relationship.
But I love them so much. They love me so much. They say they don't mean it.
I understand. Okay, but we're gonna use that toxic relationship with carbs, especially fast processing carbs, and use those towards your workouts. So if you need to
break that down for me.
So if you, depending on what day you work out, what time of day you work out, if you having lunch, you working out after that, then you could probably have your fast processing carbs then, because you're gonna go to the gym later, and then that's gonna create the energy source for your workout.
See, girl said she loved them too. See?
Yeah, I know y'all love. Yeah, well, we're gonna take everybody to the gym. Okay, we're gonna take everybody to the gym. We're gonna take our carbs we love to the gym too. Okay, and we could hug over.
That's what you do. You eat it before the gym.
Yeah, because so most people, like, say for instance myself, I'm gonna eat. If I make a smoothie, I put oatmeal in the smoothie. That's usually a pre-workout meal, because I'm gonna use those. It's a slower processing carb, and we'll go over those two in a minute. But the slower, since I could eat that at 7 and then let it digest, and I can still have that energy for it at 9, because it's a slower processing carb. But if you're eating like, say for instance, maybe white rice or potatoes or something like that, hash browns or whatever, you're almost probably gonna have to work out within the 30-minute window. Mm-hmm. So, and if you're working out then those carbs can be used for good, because it can help you. But because it's hard to get over that craving, you know what I'm saying? But after you work out, you want to make sure you're eating slower processing carbs, like more of the healthier carbs, your sweet potatoes.
So Aisha said oatmeal is carbs?
Yes, oatmeal is a carb. It's a slow processing carb.
Slow processing carbs. Okay, so let's get into slow processing carbs and fast processing carbs, because this is something new for me.
So slow processing carbs are important because it allows you to feel fuller longer. So you're not hungry so fast. So now you could be burning calories. You can use that to burn calories throughout the day of your normal activity. When you eat fast processing carbs, unfortunately, you're going to get hungry again. It's going to feel good for that little time. You and the carbs, it's going to feel good for that little short period of time. But then after that, you're going to want it again.
So if you're eating a fast processing carb, then you need to work out within 30 minutes.
Yeah, because if you want to eat the fast processing carb, that's probably the best time to use it.
30 minutes before you work out. Okay. And if you're eating a slow processing carb, you can work out with that 2-3 hours later, or it's just something to give you energy throughout the day. Yeah, oatmeal. So oatmeal is fine to eat. If in the matter of eating carbs, oatmeal is fine to eat, because
oatmeal is a good.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, and it has nutritional value. So that's good, right?
Okay.
But
yes, Asia, oatmeal is good to eat it. That's fine.
yeah, but you can't.
That's
But
my takeaway. That's one of my
hold
main
on.
takeaways right now. If I'm gonna eat a bad carb, I need to work out 30 minutes after. If I can't work out 30 minutes after, I need to let it go.
But you gotta be careful. I gotta be careful. Oatmeal is good, not with butters, brown sugar, peanut butter. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know how y'all used to hook it up, man. All right, we can't do that. Okay, that's why I put the oatmeal in my smoothies because I don't like eating regular oatmeal. You know
So what I do with regular oatmeal is I'll make regular oatmeal, and what I normally do is chop up some bananas in it. I might put like some pecans in it. To give it a little bit of flavoring, and that's the way I can eat it without, or I'll cut up and put some apples in it, like kind of like oatmeal. And then that's the thing too. They said, "Oh no," Britta said, "Oh no." Asia said, "Curse you," because you said, I know they talking about because you said the butter and the brown sugar.
Yeah, no. You might as well have a whole apple pie or something. You can't make your oatmeal turn to no apple pie, man. Y'all be having breading on top of the oatmeal. No.
Okay, what about McDonald's oatmeal? So say I'm busy, I'm tired today, I don't have time to make my regular oatmeal at home. I'm looking for, this is a good one. I'm busy, I'm running around, I forgot my meal prep today. What do I go get that I can go buy? What restaurants can I go to? Give me some ideas of meals that I can go get and eat, because I'm busy and maybe I made meal prep, but maybe I forgot my meal. Asia said it tastes good that way.
We'll give Asia a hug. we know it tastes good that way.
Right, we do. So
you got to use those. You got to satisfy your taste palate.
That's something that I go through. Like maybe you did prep your food. Like I prepped my food this week, but maybe I'm out somewhere. You know me, I'm always running around, and it's like, I'm hungry as hell. I need to eat something now because I don't want to eat it later. What can I go get?
Okay, well, I'm gonna give you a couple of different.
Chipotle an option?
Yeah, I was gonna say Chipotle is one of the options because you could choose what you want and you can make a decision. You know what I'm saying? So it could be some brown rice, a little bit of here, a little bit of there. But again, you can't load it up with a whole bunch of sour cream and a whole bunch of cheese and a whole bunch of. You can't do that because that's when the caloric rises. Yeah, we trying to stay away from dairy anyway. Then when I used to do, and I know people gonna talk crazy about me, but I used to use the grocery store as a fast food place.
What did you used to go get from the hot section?
You can make you a good salad. They got the chicken, they got all that stuff. You go hook it up.
That's true.
Then you could get your little fruit on the side. That's what I used to do whenever I.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. You can go by any Jules or Mariano's. They got the hot veggies right there. Grab you one orange or one. You know what? You right.
The grocery store used to be my little fast food spot when I used to just forget my meal preps. And then Chipotle is something that I'll go there too. I used to go. I don't really mess with Subway and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know what they got going on in them. You know what I'm saying? As far as their.
I've never been a big fan of cold cuts.
Yeah, me too. I was gonna say me neither. But those are more of the things that I would like lean on.
Okay, McDonald's. What can I go get from McDonald's? Burger King, Wendy's. What can I go get there and eat if that's my option? And still be healthy.
There's probably nothing out of McDonald's you can eat that's healthy. Nothing out of Burger King. I don't even trust. I don't really. You could get a salad. I don't really trust.
I don't know. I think they salads have iceberg lettuce though.
Yeah, everything in McDonald's is processed.
At the end
so
of
it's
the
just
day.
Point blank period is processed. Like the thing you get out of McDonald's is to like kind of just leave the whole McDonald's and go to a Mariano's. Just drive through it and then come back.
Right, that's all you can get.
Or
can
you get
Sprite.
the bottled water. It's over there. It's just bottled water.
Get a bottle of water.
Bottled water. If you get something at another place, you forget to get them something to drink. You go there at McDonald's, get you a bottle of water. You can't eat that. That food is not good for you. Period. Because it's processed. If you're gonna eat some calories, go somewhere it's worthwhile, man.
Make it good.
Like we had like the other day where we had the peach cobbler. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, this is good. I'm gonna use mine. That's what we doing.
Man, that peach cobbler is.
I'm not wasting that opportunity on some a couple double cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
It just don't make sense to me. It ain't worth it. Even when you're hungry. I mean, there's other options. There's probably gonna be a Chipotle down the street. It's probably gonna be. You just gonna have to get out the car. You might have to get out the car to go get it.
Which is good because you get more steps in anyway.
Yes. I'd say Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's. It just don't even think about that.
Don't even think about it. Damn. Okay, so my next question is the transition period. When working through the transition period of, this is a hard one, I feel like, for us females, because we're working out and your body is starting to change, but your body, of course, is not going to change in the order that you set, because, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
Get that, a lot of that.
So what can you do? Asia said, yes, peach cobbler. But no, first, Brenda said nothing from McDonald's. She said, not even the water. She said, no. She basically said,
I would say, don't even go. I say, don't even go.
It's not Dasani tap, it's tap water.
Yeah, they be lying.
Asia said, yes, peach cobbler. She said, carrot cake too. It has carrots in it. We gonna let her have that one because it's her birthday. I'm not even,
I know, so it's cool. We're gonna let you have that. Hopefully you get that on your birthday.
So as a woman, you know how we are, we have what we want to change about our body, and we're going through the process of working out, we're eating right, and your body is changing however the hell it want to change. Like, what do you have any suggestions or tips, or will it eventually round out the other way? Should you use strength training to try to combat that? Like, because you can spot train with weightlifting, can't you, or no?
No. Well, no. Well, obviously you could work on certain areas with a specific exercise, but I wouldn't necessarily call it spot training.
I don't know. The way these men skip leg day, I think they.
Yeah, but they it's a horrible thing.
It's an epidemic.
Yeah, it's an epidemic. Man, that's the pandemic for real.
Right, it's been around before 2019.
And they can't, if you ain't working on your legs. First of all, look, man, you get older out here. If you ain't working on your legs, there's a lot of things you ain't doing. A lot of things you're gonna lose your testosterone, and you're gonna lose the drive sexually. And you're gonna be sitting up in there like, I don't know, my wife don't want to be with me no more because you ain't doing legs. That's all I say. You work out, you do legs. I'm the relationship counselor. You do legs.
Right, you can't carry me. I'm not a light girl. You can't be carrying me.
Your
leg day, bro. You're not gonna be able to pick all this up.
You ain't squatting, deadlifting, leg pressing. I mean, there's other compound lifts that promote testosterone, like shoulder presses and bench presses. But unfortunately, a lot of men, since legs are so hard for them to do, and leg day, even doing legs, your legs don't even got to get big, bro. You just got to be doing them because it's important for the rest of your body to get to those, to wrap up your workouts, to get that. Because that's why compound lifts are so important. It kind of it's just like this big ball of testosterone is thrown in your body, and then next thing you know, it kind of pumps up the rest of your workout.
And what's a compound lift? What's a sample?
Compound lifts are the four ones are deadlifting, which we do, squatting, bench press, and shoulder press. It's usually the exercises that go through all the planes of your body. There's two different planes, and every exercise that you do you're bench pressing, shoulder pressing, deadlifting, and squatting, you're going through each plane of your body. That's why, because it exerts the most energy usually when you're doing the exercise. So that's why we usually tell people to, go heavy or go, moderate to heavy weights with those, because those are usually push and pull exercises that kind of get you going. But it's important to do that because those promote testosterone. Those are the main things that promote testosterone. So that's why men should be working on their legs, because that's when you're squatting, that's probably the most beneficial compound lift you can do. Some people can't squat no more; they got bad backs and stuff like that. So you could compensate by doing different type of like the leg press machine and stuff like that, kind of. But it's not the same. But brothers out here just skipping it completely altogether.
Yeah, that's why I say you can't tell me you can't spot train, because they be out here looking like the who was that? The Tasmanian devil? Real big body and real tiny legs.
Yeah,
Sam, hell, pick one.
I be trying to tell people. That's why my strength training class, we have a day specifically just legs, and we have a day of compound lifts, and then we have our upper body day. So we get through all three of the main things each time. Well, our compound lift day is more of a total body day, I would say. But going back to your initial question about the transition period, a couple things you can do. One of the things you have to do, you got to remain patient, and you got to talk to people that know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because you run into these folks, they be like, "Oh, your head look like a." You like, hold on, slow down, shorty. I'm getting there.
Bring that down.
Slow that down. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna lose some of the areas that you really wasn't trying to lose first. It's a natural, like a mind thing. I don't know why that is. It always seems to happen. It doesn't always like go straight to your waist and all of a sudden you hear your ass is out there. It don't be like that. Sometimes your ass goes down first, and then you looking like, damn, am I losing my ass? No. You got to keep working now. You got to keep going. You got to keep doing it anyway. You got to keep doing it anyway. Just keep working, keep chipping away, and it'll be cool. One of the things I would tell people to do is take pictures. I know people don't like taking pictures, but take a picture of yourself in the same position, in the same pose, just a back pose, a side pose, front pose, whatever. Every month, I would say, every month. So you can kind of see the difference. And then sometimes we only see what we want to see because we're so just our emphasis on this area that we're trying to lose, but we're trying to keep.
How do you? The whole time I've been on this live, I've been looking like, damn, my neck is looking thin. Like,
yeah, that's good.
Like, man, like.
But then you got,
working.
you got TT Marie telling you like, oh, you okay? You got COVID?
Why you had to say TT Marie? Because Jeff got an auntie named Marie.
TT Marie, like, did you get COVID? No, I didn't get COVID. I just been working out. I've been
working out, yeah. And that's the thing though. When I do go back into work, it's gonna be like so many people we have gained weight, and they're gonna be looking at me like,
yeah.
What was you doing during COVID? Because you look
get
like you was living your best life.
My mama was the worst, man. One day I come to the house, she be like, oh, you need to eat.
No, seriously. When you were trimming down from Mexico, real talk, you saw it all the way, like the way that's when, okay, friend, because he's my friend. I've known him for a long time, a very, very long time, 20 years. More than 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I doubt you know what you're talking about. I know you know what you're talking about because, like I said, both of the times that I've been successful in my weight loss journey, you've been a part of that. So thanks to you. Take a bow. But when you was prepping for Mexico, you was the MVP.
I had to show it, man.
You bulked up and it's like you did exactly what you said you was going to do. And it just showed that you knew the science and how to maneuver. Like I tell people to use money as a tool. And it's like you knew exactly what tools to use to get you to where you wanted to get. And that's when it was like, oh yeah, he's the MVP.
Yeah, I was like,
and then when you start cutting and you cut like that right before, I was like, I was showing Jonice, like, this is my trainer. He gonna be on a trip on Mexico. You need to, but she didn't have a before picture, you know, so she didn't really understand what I was saying. Like, he is, like, do you see what he is doing?
Yeah, before
everything, like, cut. I was like, damn.
That before picture, I was looking like I was like working on garages. Like you know, I was like,
you look like you about to be Mr. September and shit. I was like, damn, how you do that? But that showed you the science of how to do and what to do and just how to use these skills or these, you know, food and exercise and things like that to get you where you're trying to be. I mean, but
it was straight caloric deficit. It was like, let me cut my carbs, let me walk on the treadmill. I wasn't running on the treadmill. I was walking on the treadmill, like 45 minutes walking on the treadmill, because you want to lose a certain amount of calories, but you don't want to burn the muscle that you develop during the bulk. So you're just, you're walking on the incline. A little bit of, a lot of bodybuilders, they like to do the Stairmaster. You know what I'm saying? Because it burns a lot of calories, but at the same time, you're not doing such a fast pace where you're burning the muscle mass that you developed. Mm-hmm. So it's a methodical journey, but it's the same thing when we work when I'm training my clients. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Agreed. But yeah, I was like, man, he is killing. Like, I need to learn how
Thank
to
you.
do that. How much?
You gonna get there.
Asia said, walking. Why are we running? We running because we got a lot more to trim than him, friend. We got a lot more to trim than he do.
Yeah. We
got to trim to get to his size.
Yeah, and you don't want to walk on an incline for no 40 minutes either, because that's almost worse than running. You're gonna get tired.
Yeah.
You developing your legs. We talking about an incline. Not just walking on the tread, not just walking. Even though walking helps too. That's your daily activity. Yeah. Whatever you can do to burn calories is a plus.
She said it seems so unfair.
I didn't make the rules.
Man.
I didn't make the rules. Yeah, women got to work extra hard.
So how much would you charge me to follow me around and knock bad food out of my hand? That's
still gonna be regular training rates, because I'm gonna be out here smacking the shit out of that out your hand. I might get hurt.
I think you would enjoy that though.
Yeah, just like, and then I just pop up out of nowhere too. It ain't no like you see me coming and then you hiding. Nah, I'm gonna pop up. I'm gonna be like, smack this. That's it. Just knock it down. But I be one of the things going back to the I like when I have my classes with my guys, my dad's class. They call it the dad's class.
Trying to get rid of that dad bod.
Yeah, trying to get rid of dad bod. I split it down the middle. I write down both workouts. The women's workout, that 3-phase class, it'd be a lot of things on that board compared to what the dad's class has to do. It ain't fair, but it's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? So they be looking like, we gotta do all that. I usually hide the board before they, you know what I'm saying? When they come, they look sneaky.
Because you're sneaky.
They're like, why we gotta do all that? Y'all only gotta. I didn't make the rules. I ain't make the rules. We gotta get through everything. We gotta get through the sculpting course. We gotta get through the strength. We gotta get through the hit. We gotta get through the core. Y'all gotta do everything. But once y'all do it, y'all get into y'all goals. I mean, y'all went through labor.
So much longer.
Yeah, the older we get, the harder it is. That's why it's just important. You just got to keep chipping away. I mean, I think that happens to all of us. So, um,
Because what's this? This is September. We started in April.
yeah. But just you see how time flies, and the work you put in is the same way if you decide not to do it, and then that weight come right back.
Man, that time, yes, as you said, takes so long. That time when you went on your story and you said you can't spend 1,000 hours eating bad and then you want to work out for 3 hours and you think the 3 hours is going to erase 1,000 hours of eating bad. It was like,
I had to talk to the people that day, man, because people just don't understand stuff, man. How do you gotta put in the hours?
as you said, dude, I should be a size -2 by now.
Honestly, how many hours you putting into eating as opposed to putting into working out?
That's true. It's true, but it took, it don't be put in that perspective.
So yeah, that's it. It's because that's the accountability perspective, and people have a hard time with holding themselves accountable for why they're not getting to their goals. I've been doing this for about 22 years now. That's been the people who make it, they listen. The people who don't, they let food dictate how they're feeling. That's why I treat it like
that's a struggle.
drugs.
I'm back and forth. So sometimes I choose the health, sometimes I choose the food.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect.
But I think we all of us aren't. I think we all like that. Like, I'll be driving, I'll be looking at the Popeyes. I'm like, man, just go get me a chicken sandwich. They ain't wrong no more.
Sandwich. I've never had that chicken sandwich, not once.
Like, man, maybe I could just try. But if you're putting in the hours of you doing what you're supposed to do, eating that chicken sandwich is not going to mess up my gains. And that's another thing about period. If you do make the decision to eat something bad due to cravings, you got to just forget about it. After you eat it, forget about it. Forget that you even did that, and then keep moving forward, as opposed to snowball effect. Like, oh, I can't do this. See, the food always gonna win. Start crying and shit, and then all of a sudden you eating you're depressing yourself. You eating 6 of them motherfuckers. No.
Agreed. That's a good point.
Cut it out. I did it. I done messed up. All right. I got my next meal to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? You just got to change your mindset when it comes to that.
I think that's another good point. That's true. And I kind of tell people the same thing when it comes to finances. Like, okay, you messed up. Like, it's spilled milk now. So it's nothing you can do to go back in time and change the fact that you messed up. So all you can do is go forward from there. So I feel like that's a really good point. That's a really good point. Yeah, Brenda said good one. Yeah, I feel like that's a really good point.
Yeah, because it's okay. I mean, we are human. We're not perfect, but like you still have an opportunity to, to make amends. Make amends, because it's just like going to work. If you miss a day at work, you still got to go to work the next day. It's not like you're gonna go through this string of like not going to work and then expecting a certain amount on your check.
Right, you can if you want to, but it's not gonna end well.
Yeah, people that usually doesn't end well. So yes, that's just like, and also like another thing. One of the things that, like, going back to one of the initial questions, like, don't overwhelm yourself. That's what I mean. Find your niche. Like, don't be like, oh, okay, I gotta only eat grass from the lawn and just you know what I'm saying, water all day, because all these fad diets, you know what I'm saying, they people be like, okay, yeah, lemonade diet, just drink lemon, put a lemon in there with some cayenne pepper, just drink a gallon of it every day and you'll lose some weight. Yeah, you're gonna lose some weight, but
the minute you eat a peanut,
yeah, as long as you have that piece of bread, it's right back. Your body goes into a starvation mode. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do any fads or any diets or anything like that, man. Just make the conscious effort to eliminate or the less amount of what you're eating. And then when it comes to sugar, sugar is like it's to satisfy a taste palate. You know what I'm saying? So find something, eat instead of, me, I like Oreos. You know what I'm saying? If I buy Oreos, I could go through 2 rolls of them, no problem. You guys ready? Yeah. Okay. You go through 2. Not yet? Not done yet? Okay. Hello. You could go through 2 rolls of Oreos, or you could just grab 2 of them and just eat it and satisfy your taste palate. And then, after you eat what you're supposed to eat, and then you could just have your 1 cookie. Boom.
Okay, coach, let's be real. Who eating 2 Oreos?
People eating 2 Oreos. Listen, it's right after you eat your meal. You're going to be full.
No.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I still can eat the whole row.
So you can have a whole dinner and eat a whole row of Oreo cookies.
I sure can.
We don't buy Oreo cookies for you.
Correct. That's what I do.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Or if exactly, Aisha said, yeah, don't have that willpower. Yes. And then you have to understand, as women, we have certain times of the month where our body is literally like craving, these things. So it's given into a craving also.
But that's why,
She said, nope, I'll make room. Exactly. Like I can eat a whole thing and be full and still make space for sweets all the time. So what I do is, instead of buying the whole packet of Oreos, I buy the snack pack. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. It's time to go.
I'll be right back in 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, so that's the struggle for me. Like, I need to not buy it. And then if I have a craving, then I'll just go buy enough for that one craving at the store. You know what I mean? And then that way I don't eat a whole bunch of it. Yeah, it was. I've learned some stuff. Asia said this is good. That was a lot of info. Yeah, I learned, and I've been going to him for over a year, and I still learned some during this. Like I learned even more. Like that's what I love about him being my trainer. He teaches you not just, you need to work out, burn calories, and need to stop eating. He teaches you like the science of what the food does and how it works and how it affects you. And to me, that makes a big difference. That makes a big difference in my workout and how I use my workout. Like I'm learning how to use exercise as a tool, the same way I teach people, we need a part 2. What's part 2 gonna be about? Because he'll come back. If I ask him to come back, he'll come back. He loved talking about fitness. But yeah, so that's something I feel like it's been really helpful him. Like that's why I be asking questions, because I'm trying to learn how to live my life where I can lose my weight and I can keep the weight off. Like I'm tired of going back and forth and not being able to keep it off when I have lost it before. So that's definitely why this information is really helpful for me. What I was saying when you left is that what I do is, instead of me going to buy the whole pack of Oreos, because I know how I am, I'll go to like Walgreens and get like that small roll. Like, it's just that one small roll, not even the full one. So that way, even if I eat all of it, it's no more. I can't go eat a whole full roll like from a family pack. So that's the only way that I'll do it. And sometimes I end up actually spending more money to do that. Or what I've done before too, if I've thrown a whole pack of Oreos in the garbage because I keep eating, and I find myself keep going in there eating, and I've lost money. And I don't play about money. And I've literally just thrown the whole thing in the garbage because it's like I can't stop eating it.
Yeah, it's sad. No, I feel you. I had to do that with ice cream back in the day myself. So You just like you're looking at it like
Just eat it because it's there.
Yeah, just throw it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, man.
But Asia said this was good. This was a lot of really good info. Brenda said, think we need a part 2. Asia said, I was just thinking that.
Yeah, whenever, we can set up another time. And it's like I'm trying to get used to just talking to the people anyway. So this is definitely.
Well, you're welcome to come on as many Thursdays as you want, because I'm going to be live every Thursday. I already have somebody lined up for next Thursday, but whenever you want, just let me know, because every Thursday at 7, I will be live on here. I'm trying to build it up and, get used to people seeing me, learn topics, let people get to know me, all of that good stuff. And it's also me taking a break from talking about money.
Yeah, definitely. I understand.
So it's giving like something else, like just, we can talk about other things. Everything doesn't have to be financially based.
Right. You're just not a walking dollar sign.
Yes, correct. So that's the whole point of it. But I really appreciate you. I learned more stuff today. So
Good.
That was awesome. Oh, Asia said once a month.
Once a month? Okay, we can make that happen.
She said once a month with Fouche. So we can do, I don't know, we have to think of something to call it then.
Yeah, well, we can figure that out. And then y'all can have y'all questions lined up for me.
Okay, once a month. And we can do like a third Thursday every month or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Fitness with Fouche. I don't know. I think of something.
Good with that.
But okay, it is 8:06 now. We have come to an end. Make sure you tell the people where to find you. And I'm going to put all your information in the bottom, in the description of it as well. He does have meal plans that you can purchase from his website. He does do personal training. If you're in the Chicago area, please, you better look him up. He's on the north side, but trust me when I tell you, he is worth it. And then I'll get all his information. I'll drop all his social media and his website, link to his meal plan and things like that in the comments.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for that, Z, for the kind words. If you guys want to find me, you find me on nlsathletic.com as far as what we have to offer. And also you can please jump on my Instagram, which is on NLS. It's NLS Athletic _Chicago. And my Facebook page, I'm really trying to push you guys to jump on the new gym page, which is simply IBF Chicago, on Facebook. So check that out, because on that page as well, we have a lot of different promotions. So definitely jump on that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not kind words, it's telling the truth. And y'all know I keep it real. I'm not a sugarcoater.
Yeah. I know you're still not. Yeah,
people who know me, I'm not a sugarcoater. I say things like it is. Some people like the way it come out. Some people don't like the way it come out, but I only can be me. Everybody else is taken.
I know that's right.
So thank you so much for tuning in another episode of Thriving Thursdays. We're going to thrive all the way around with fitness and health, wealth, all the way around. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, guys.
Right, a second. Ooh.
They working hard up in here, boy.
Oh,
They
no.
got the whole